Hi, Danica here. So in the past video, we have set up the questions for the survey. In this video, we are gonna take advantage on those assigned value that we did. And I'm gonna show you how you can create a calculation. In this example, we are gonna find its average. And also we have like category average, and then we have an overall average. So let's get started. Okay, so in order for you to we need to categorize this. So example, category 1, the category 1 is self-awareness. Category 2 is the learning and growth, and then personal effectiveness is the third category. And we want to, other than the overall average later on, we are gonna also create or show an average for this category, per category, So in order to do that, we need to set some form field name that we're going to use, and then we also need to use the calculated field. Okay, so to set a form field name, you select that question. So example, this is the first question that I have. And then on the right, make sure you are under the block tab, and then there's a form field name. So as you can see, it's very long. You can use that if you think it's gonna work for you, but in my example here, I'd like to shorten this. So example, this belong in category 1, right? And then I'm gonna say question 1. So category 1, question 1. So that's the form field name of this first question. Next is, we're gonna do exactly the same. And you can also use this field here. It's exactly the same to what it is in here. I'm just more comfortable and looking at the longer field. So I have copy and pasted exactly the same form field name from the first one. And as you can see, it says the form field name must be unique. Please change it. So you can't use the same form field name again and again. It needs to be unique per item in here. So we need to change this. And of course, since this is question 2, I'm just going to change that to Q2. And we are now in question 3 and exactly the same. So that's for the first category. So it means for the next category, which is learning and growth, I'm going to select that and I'm going to change this. This time, I'm going to leave it to question 1 or Q1, but the category, I'm going to change it to category 2. So that's how we create an identifier for these questions that we have, so that we can call it in the calculated field. So I'm just going to complete this. And we're going to proceed on the calculation next. Now, if we take a look at the survey or the questions, there's no visual changes on the front. It's more on what the data we are passing through in here. This changes that we recently built. So now that you have assigned the form field name and it's unique, and of course while we set up the form, we also set the value and the calculate to 1 and 1. So once you have completed the form field and set the values for the radio buttons that we have, we're now ready to proceed on calculating this. So make sure you set this before proceeding to the calculation, because it's gonna not work properly if these are not set first. So I'll see you in the next video.